Alright guys, this is going to be my review of the Milwaukee Quick-Lok system. And I apologize about the lighting. I'm in the storage unit, as you can see, on the truck. That little light doesn't do a whole lot. Then I have whatever natural lights coming in, and then I'm using my pods. So I mean, it's good enough, but let me get started. So I got this system to use for mainly the hedge trimmer right there and the edger and the pole saw. We didn't want to use gas on these because, for instance, like we would like to edge first thing in the morning on a certain job site, or if we get a job site a little bit before sound ordinance, we can at least edge or knock out some of the trimming with the trimmer. Now we mainly use that trimmer as just a backup because, you know, I have the still, but it does work pretty well. I actually need to restring it with the Husqvarna line because that stuff works way better and it's almost out. But anyway, so the system's real great. I remember we paid $500 and it came with the head unit, of course, the 9 amp hour battery, and then it came with the trimmer and then the hedge trimmer as well, and then we bought the pole saw separate, and then we bought the edger separate. So first let me go over the system. So it's got basic power head on it, and I'll take any of the M18 batteries. We got the 9 amp hour. I want to get a 12 amp hour, and then you have two speed settings on here. You got slow for turtle, which is, then you got the rabbit. It comes with a sling attachment, and then you got your carry handle on it, and then attaching is actually pretty easy. Oh, let me show you. So I'm gonna set you here. Use the pole saw for this. It's got a little mark, arrow marks on it. As you can see, and it just kind of locks down like that. Sometimes you have to press this button to get the lock, and then you just tighten it down with the wing nut that's supplied. And you see this at the pole saw attachment. It does have an oil reservoir on it. It holds a generous amount of oil. And it works pretty good. I'm going to post that video of me cutting that rubber tree for the pole saw. Each one of the attachments, I think except for the trimmer, I'm going to post a little clip of it being used. I don't think I have any footage of the trimmer being used, but Leanne does use it because the Quick-Lok's lighter and a little easier to handle than, say, the still is. So she likes to use it as opposed to trying to use the gas trimmer. And the next attachment, and this is probably my favorite attachment so far, is the hedge trimmer. Now, take the sheath off of it. If I cannot drop it. The cool thing is, it is an articulating. So you pull that down. And I totally did not use my mouth to hold the camera. I'm lying, I did. Anyways, but it works great. And I'll tell you something. This one piece, this one attachment, has already paid for the whole kit. Just for the use that I've gotten off of just this attachment in the 2 months we've been working. It is great. A lot of times what I'll do is, you'll see in the videos, what I'll do is I'll cut it, I'll angle it down and use it as a brush clear, and I will cut the brush all the way down at the ground level to clear it out, and it works fantastic for that. Now, of course, it does get a little top heavy, pulling it out, you know, when you get up there. But it is, I tell you what, right there. Now, I know Steel has the combi kit system, and it's pretty much the same thing. You can put a bunch of different attachments on it, but I like the electric. I got the charger inside the truck, as you see, and it's just easy for us to use it. I am going to invest in the battery now. The edger actually works really well as well, and it does use standard. I think I need to oil this thing up a little bit, but it does use standard edging blades. So you get any edging blade and put it on the edger, and it will work. So that's a plus for it as well. And as you're doing it, as you see in some of the videos, it will actually pull you along pretty well. You don't really have to push it. It kind of does all the work for you. So that's really nice. I really like that one. A lot. We do got a couple customers that request really nice edging. So that's one of the reasons we got that. We originally just planned on using a trimmer to edge, which you can do, but they like the edging. And of course, you got the trimmer attachment. Now, what's cool about this is it is a Milwaukee made head, but it is in fact a quick thread, a quick spool system. So it works just like the quick wind system that you get for the I can't even think of it, the Echo. So it works the exact same way. You just line up the red lines, run your string through, and then just wind it up. So that's actually kind of nice that they integrated a system like that right off the bat. And you didn't have to buy a separate head for it, like I have to for my Still. And as a bonus, I got the Milwaukee Fuel Sawzall. Now, we got this for a lot of things, mainly cutting down into the roots if we're cutting out something, and it works really great for that. And the reason I didn't get the big one is kind of, you know, ease of use. For instance, if I gotta climb up inside of a tree or something like that to cut a branch or something like that, or get into a tight spot where I can't get the pole saw or the hedge trimmer, I can easily hold this above my head and just cut it off real easy. And this is actually a 4 amp hour battery. I've had this one. This is the same one I use on my drill, and it does have a lock and unlock on it as well, and it's got a rotating lug for the saw blades. So I'm actually gonna take that out, but we got that. We really like that as well. We use it a lot. Leanne likes to use it on a lot of the weed jobs because it's easier for her to use. But I tell you what though, if you want to get into an electric setup to use for your hedge trimmer, pole saw, edger, any of that, I highly recommend the Milwaukee Quick-Lok system. Like I said, it's fairly affordable. I think we maybe got $600, a little over $600 through all of it. And they make a 3-foot extension that goes on it too, to where you can reach up even higher with the pole saw or the hedge trimmer. But I think instead of just getting that one, it's hard to find, it's expensive. It's like anywhere between 50 to 100 bucks depending on where you get it. I'm probably not going to do that. I'm probably going to invest in maybe an 8-foot A-frame ladder, because I feel like I get a little bit more versatility out of that. Because 3 feet's only 3 feet. I can put 3 feet on here, and then yeah, sure, I can reach 3 feet higher with it. But then again, that's also top heavier. And if I'm up and I have to reach up like that, it's even heavier. But if I got an 8-foot A-frame ladder, I can kind of put that anywhere, and then get 8 foot higher. So, and then all this stuff just barely fits here inside of the toolbox. And make it fit in there. I really need to get I'm gonna get a second toolbox. I'm gonna get a cargo box on the side, like a saddle box. So that way I can put the tarps in it. Because right now the tarps take up a lot of room inside of the toolbox. And you see, I got all my tools in here. I got my my wrench set, my wrench set, and I got my socket set. Then I got a little not plier, but a screwdriver set in there. I keep my oils and stuff like that in here as well. So I just need a little bit more room. So I think a couple saddle boxes on the side are going to be in the near future. Also, put my push mower over here on this side and I have all this room. Oh, the light just turned off. Let me turn this off. I kind of like it right there. I might keep it there. I don't know. But anyways, here sometimes this spring or summer, we're going to invest and we're going to try to get us a 36-inch stand-on Gravely. The Pro Stance. I really want to get one. The only reason I have the Craftsman is for small backyards, and it's going to be great for that for the time being. But I really want a standard unit, and plus, you know, I really like my Gravely so far. It's given me very little problems. I think as of right now, yeah, we're like right at 6 hours on it, so it still ain't. It's still brand new. Thing barely even broken in, but. Anyways, so that's the Milwaukee Quick-Lok system. I hope that helps y'all out in deciding if you want to get one and stuff. I know there are other systems out there, and there are cheaper systems, but I really like this one. Milwaukee, when it comes to power tools, electric power tools, they really are the best. I had the Milwaukee drill that had this 4 amp hour battery on it, and I drilled almost exclusively through metal. Every hole on this whole truck that is drilled was drilled with that drill, and normally I would charge that thing like once a month, drilling through metal. Now, it does eat up the battery more with the Quick-Lok system because it is more weight being more frequently for longer periods of time. So it does eat up the battery. That's why I have 2 of them. And I do want to invest in some more batteries. But it works really well. I like it a lot. And price isn't horrible for electric equipment. I know there's other ones out there, but my opinion, Milwaukee is the best. So I hope that helps y'all out. I'll see y'all next time.